Hi guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to Hearts of Iron number 4. We're going to carry on playing here as Argentina. Cool. So the game is loaded. We're currently in Argentina. And I did get to realize that there is a few things in here particularly that I actually haven't done yet. I should really work my way down here because this section here allows me to integrate the conquered territories in South America. But as you can see, there's first something we need to do with Chile here. We need to basically give an ultimatum. I haven't done that yet, but there's a few other things we can, of course, do here. I might potentially be able to bypass this. You might, of course, remember from the end last episode, we had just been called into a war here. I'm going to basically try to select all the units that we basically selected for that purpose and put them into a new army. I do want to consolidate some of my troops. So these guys, I'm not sure. Why do I keep these separate here? And why is that going all the way back to Buenos Aires? That's a good question. I've got no direct answer to it, but okay. So these guys are, of course, my mountaineers. They're being led by this gentleman who currently is a level 2, and these guys are being led by a level 2 as well. Attack is plus... Sorry, he's level 2, and he's level... Why is his attack bonus higher than his attack bonus? Interesting. So let's find this dude here. What has he got at the moment? He's got nothing here other than career officer and harsh leader. Where is this guy? Has got... Okay. So I guess I didn't pick the best general for that purpose here. This one gets a +2 on attack. He's also a harsh leader. +5 on defense. +5 on attack and +5 on defense. So this guy, what did it say? I get +2.5 on each. Okay, let's have a quick look. What have I done here? I've selected political connection here. Actually, I still got a chance to basically select something here, don't I? So we can basically choose aggressive. We can choose, of course, defense. We can choose maneuvering, convoy raiding. We can choose academic scholarship. I don't think I'm going to do any particular, but as you can see, the Seawolf trait gains XP with this one. I'm going to do that one there. I will consolidate these two shortly, but let's first have a look at the rest here that we basically have moved or told to move from here towards different places. This one, no, not this one. Did I not even select these ones? No. Okay, well, this one's part of it. I'm sure I had other troops here as well. Okay, that one stays. That one I chose to add to it already, as you can see. That one as well. That one as well. That one as well. That one as well. This one as well. I know it's going to take some time and effort to get them there, but that should be okay. As you can see, they got different experience levels, which is a bit of a pity, but we'll overcome that issue as time progresses.
Listo, señor.
Okay, I'm going to consolidate them in here, but these guys, I want to kind of keep them on that same bit of the front here as we had them earlier. And there's just these guys here. Okay. So they should stay active in that region. As you can see, we're still attacking in this region here as well, which is great. There's this particular section, which is impassable, if I'm not mistaken. It says troops may not enter. So I suspect that we can get a hold of that by merely getting hold of the other territories around there. As you can see, we're making some progress there as well. We're currently also working on expanding our supply line. So we got a hub coming into play up here. I just don't see the train line up to it. That's maybe as soon as I get the hub in place that comes. I'm not sure. Guapore. And I did look through the list last time to look for Guapore in that list. I just couldn't find it.
Sí, señor.
Right, so we're going to choose our general here. Attack, as well as defense. I want them both to be high, so he's wounded. As well as inflexible strategist. Is that the guy we had earlier? Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. He's learning something, so he's on the way to improving. Okay, so if I select him, it'll take him a bit of time. It takes him 15 days. Wow, okay. When you face a situation like that, there are actually better ways of actually doing it than what I've done, but okay. For now, we're just gonna make sure he will be in play once, of course, we get our troops into those regions.
Atención!
Okay.
En marcha.
And we'll basically try to push into there. I haven't got much going on up north, I suspect.
Listo.
As you can see, there's not many troops moving around there.
Listo, señor. Atención.
I'll add this to this mix here. I'll try to get them. I'll try to get them to go here-ish, I guess. Because that's really where the main contingent of them are located. These guys will make their way here.
En marcha.
Okay. If I can cut that region off from the north. I know that, of course, here we got the tungsten in the north, but it still will give me some beneficial help. You might remember, actually, I was importing resources from Chile. Actually, it is Chile, isn't it? That we basically were talking about earlier in the focus tree. Because we're at war with them now, we, unfortunately, are not able to get the resources from them anymore that we were getting. So looking at this here, we got a bit of a conundrum here now, don't we? How am I going to supply all my irrelevant resources here? Now, British Malaysia, we're at war with. So we can forget about that. The Dutch, the British, again, same issue is affecting us there. We need to do something about our steel production, which is what it boils down to in reality. Okay, let's get that clock running. Let's have a quick look at our research here. 16 days for synthetic oil factories to become free. Yeah. We can, of course, alleviate part of this by actually looking at, well, exporting less, but we're not exporting that much. I'm not producing close air support, really? Is that the case? Possibly. And again, where's my Air Force currently located? Okay.
Listo, señor. Firme. En marcha.
Okay, let's push these up there. See what we can do to cut them off further from support and so forth. All right, let's have another look here at steel. I was hoping that that situation... Ooh, we can actually import it from Sweden, of course. It says we don't have any convoys. I'm sure we do. So what I'm going to do in a second, I'm actually going to exit the game and come back into it. Because remembering from last time... I know we got the convoys. So, guys, I'll be back in just a second and we'll carry on from that point as such. Alright, guys, I've loaded the game. It still says 0 convoys. I am intrigued as to how that happened. Really intrigued. Let's have a look at production. I did increase this briefly. I'm going to reduce my production there to produce more convoys. Next complete. Never. Oh, lack of resources leading to 0 production. That's blooming amazing, isn't it? But that still hasn't resolved itself. We have 0 convoys. We used total. What? How do you get convoys if you got no convoys? This is like a conundrum, isn't it? All right, what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to basically stop the recording, close the game, start up again, see if that resolves it. Because at the end of the last episode, I'm sure we actually had resources. So bear with me. Guys, I owe you a massive apology. Sorry about that. You missed some of the nice things that were happening. I was trying to deal with the convoy issue, and what I expected to happen kind of happened. After a few days, the issue resolved itself. We had troops from our basically defense force here pushing into Chile. We were able to take their capital, and then they surrendered. So it's kind of our territory now. So Chile is no more, except maybe for Easter Island, which they still own. But okay. Meantime, we're also pushing deeper into Brazil. Now, I thought this was all being recorded. It said it was being recorded, but then I found that the recording wasn't actually being saved to disk. I got no clue why or what. But okay, we are where we are. I'm going to push deeper here into these parts of Brazil.
Sí, señor.
I'm going to try to keep these troops here pinned down.
En marcha.
So I'm kind of hoping that we can actually get these guys to surrender. If I can, great. If I cannot, so be it. We did choose a new focus, by the way. We were actually able to bypass this section here. And then we're able to go towards the old enemy. So, Peruvian-Chilean war? Join Chile as our enemy in the Peruvian-Chilean war. Hold on. Are we at war with these guys here now? Did I just... Huh? I am confused. No, they're on our side now, these guys. Yeah? Is that right? Hold on. They're fully fascist, which makes sense. It's us. Ah, okay. They're our allies. Ha! Amazing. Peruvian-Chilean war. Huh. Okay.
Firme.
So what that basically means is these troops...
En marcha.
They can just walk into there. Is that right? Yes, it does mean that. Huh. And what we can now do with these guys, we can put them onto the border with Ecuador. All mountain terrain, so that's ideal terrain for them to operate in. Okay, thank you very much for your help. So these guys, again, will pull back from where they were earlier. Okay, I was kind of hoping that this would basically make it easier. But I'm not sure it did by much. Okay, Soviet units. Pretty strong, as you can see, but okay. I'll make it work. Unfortunately for them, they lost some convoys. They'll keep on losing convoys, I would presume. 1943 we are in. Which means we can actually go for some of these additional boosters for our weapons. We'll basically get this completed shortly as well, which basically gives me an additional boost in terms of construction speed and so forth. So yeah, as you can see, we got the large chunk of South America in our hands now. Construction was done. We can of course work on extraction here. Fuel and so forth. Fuel-wise, I'm okay for now. 1943. I might want to go for the rockets. But let's first do these. Land night attack gets me a boost. And I didn't get to choose the actual bio that was supporting that. But okay, that's fine. All is good. Oh yes, let these troops use the train network if they can.
Listo. Listo.
Okay, trains.
En marcha.
Whatever you want to use, fine. Okay, and then also these troops, they want to start preparing. The way they want to prepare is as follows. Prepare to take their capital there. Okay, so we can promote immigration, which gets me additional manpower, but they're British. Okay. Encourage frugality. Hong Kong convoys from casualties. Okay. Institute censorship. I think I'll do this. And we do have this choice here. Attack division speed or division organization. To be honest, I kind of want to go for that top one of those. It doesn't say what kind of organization we're talking about. Why is this all empty here now? Ah, because that, of course, is Peru. That's pushing into there now, as opposed to what we were doing earlier.
Sí, señor.
That rather makes sense, doesn't it?
En marcha.
Actually, let's keep that up. Hold on. I'm going to try to push towards there.
Sí, señor.
Of course, these guys will then push towards here.
Atención.
These guys will attack.
Atención.
There we go. Good amount. Hold on. Let's hold on.
Sí, señor. Atención.
Okay, we're holding them there for now.
Listo.
Did I get more supplies somehow? Or, yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
Atención. En marcha.
Okay.
Listo. En marcha. Firme.
And to be fair, it does rather look like some of these positions here have changed hands somewhat.
Sí, señor. Listo. En marcha.
Okay.
En marcha.
Natal is the new capital. How lovely.
¡A lo sufrir! Sí, señor. Listo.
Okay, let's move them into there.
Atención. Listo.
Yes, Brazil surrendered. Ha. Okay, what does that mean for my... Can I carry on with that? I guess I can.
Listo, señor.
Take all of these troops here.
Firme.
Let's select this and make sure we set this also to be defended. I do rather suspect I need more troops for all of this, but okay.
Firme. Sí, señor.
Oh, yes.
En marcha.
Okay, let's... Right, that's impassable, isn't it? But these are Dutch troops, or Dutch East India troops, it looks like. Okay.
Sí, señor. Listo, señor.
Huh. The way we can play this lovely.
Los estamos repeliendo, señor.
Okay, so these guys are currently just
En marcha.
focusing on this here, after which they will go towards there, which of course is great. Let's kick the British out of here with the last vestiges of Brazil. Peru wants to send 20 divisions as expeditionary forces. No, thank you. I can give them control of a state. I was going to ask them for support with that, but maybe I can ask for Lend-Lease here. What am I short of? I need additional... Well, actually, a pretty good position overall. Pretty good position overall. All right, 1945 is that treat there. I don't want to go there. I can, of course, improve my artillery. The Maya will benefit from that at the same time. Okay. So Brazil. It's the end of Brazil.
Sí, señor.
Okay. Ecuador. Wow. Look at how quickly that will go. We're already at war with the United States, so whether we basically get into another bit of war there or not, it doesn't really matter that much.
Firme.
How far are they in terms of organizing? The plan value is 0, it said. Let's see where we stand now. It's still risky. I guess we need some extra troops there, but
Sí, señor.
we will get to that eventually. Okay, there we go.
Sí, señor.
And then from there, we want to push into here and into there and into there. Ah. Because I'm presuming that's Free French. Yep. Free Guyana. That's Suriname. And this, of course, is British Guyana, which is spelled differently. It's an I instead of a Y. All right, whatever. Okay, I don't need my production to be focused so much on convoys anymore, I was going to say. And of course, add another line of submarines to here. Why am I still seeing these outdated holes in there? I'm not sure. Bringing that down to 2. Let's have a look at our navy. This one we could potentially say I want to split that into 2. Okay, they're all operating in the assigned area, which is great. Perfect. I could do with, of course, a bit more ships here, it looks like. So my production should grow because I got more locations in my hands now. Okay, I need to cut this down because I need more manpower. Okay, this one should help me out as well. How much is going into garrisons? 140,000 it says. Deploy units. Ah, I haven't got a location set for this. Okay. So if I look at this,
Listo.
I find those newly created units. Okay, that one can go there. That's fine.
Sí, señor.
These two will be able to join that. Nice. Okay, take the train. Fine, whatever. You will get there. It just takes some effort. All right, war support is dropping. That's partly because we're losing convoys. Partly because of combat casualties, which, okay. I can modify. I can view it, but I cannot modify it. That is a pity. That is a very, very big pity. Now here, I would like to add those field hospitals. I'm sure that once I do that, I'll have a substantial shortage of, I think, support equipment. There you go. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's not so bad after all. Here, I can, of course, add field hospitals and support equipment. All good. All good, all good, all good. My stockpile will shrink. As you can see that. It's coming out. Is that daily? Well, it says there's a deficit. I guess I captured a fair amount of that stuff. Oh, look at that. The The Germans have already been pushing into there. Marvelous. We completed this, and that actually has given us an additional item here. We can now start this one, which is a really quick one. What that really means, we can actually then start putting other bits into the fray. Yes, Ecuador joins the Allies. I'm sure you do.
Atención!
Hold on. Ah, of course I need to call these guys into the war.
Sí, señor.
Otherwise I won't be able to do my attack here.
¡Retirada!
Sweet. Okay.
¡Los estamos repeliendo, señor! ¡Sigan avanzando! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Muévase! ¡Muévase rápido!
What's the difference? Oh, okay. They're just saying no.
¡Estamos repeliendo, señor!
Okay. Let's get this up and running further, or at least progress this further, maybe I should say. That's coming along nicely. We're getting 1.43 to come in here. Now, I think the only things I can integrate at the moment would be things like this here, which is a bit of a pity. Or maybe, yeah, up here, Bolivia. Because I think I got those before I joined the Axis and they got them involved in the war effort. So 19 divisions. Where are you guys? You're just taking your sweet time, aren't you? Come on, guys. Get to the front. Deal with the opponents. Overall in the war, we have contributed 4%. 4. Wow. Yeah. I certainly hope that they're not going to make a fuss over the fact that I'm then taking certain territories in my hands. But okay. Let's work our way through this. This should progress nicely as well.
Sí, señor. Atención.
Okay.
Sí, señor.
Okay, let's get them moving there as well. Get on the trains, do whatever you need to do.
Sí, señor.
These are close to the limit of what they could have.
Firme.
Okay.
En marcha.
Coming along nicely.
Firme. Atención. Listo. Sí, señor.
Okay, let's at least keep them busy there. Quito. Oh yes, let's push into Quito straight away. If I can get my hands on their capital, so much the better. Yes, send me artillery. Yes, send me more artillery. I can of course always use more artillery. I'm producing artillery, but I can use more artillery. I'm not producing enough artillery, I can tell you. Did I see that this has grown? No, can't have. Okay, well, let's keep these guys moving. Come on, guys.
Listo. En marcha.
Is there a river keeping that apart? I'm not sure. Okay, so let's have another look at these guys. I've set them all to the defense. Forget about those and just focus on the coastline itself. Insufficient resource. I need more steel. Let's get more from Vichy France. Cuba. Okay. Cuba's still willing to trade with me, interestingly enough.
¡Atención! ¡Listo!
Interesting.
¡Señor! ¡Firme!
Okay. My Air Force is still operating here, isn't it? I don't need to be there. I want them to be here. Because there they can provide support. My manpower dropped to 0. Okay, stop the recruitment effort entirely. Nice. So here we got, of course, more recruitable population factor. Interesting. That's a relatively long one, but okay. Let's get it done. So here. Can I now select any of these? I don't see anything listed around that now, which is odd. Is there anything I need to do for that? So unlocks South American unity with decision, which allows us to integrate conquer territories into our nation. Where is it? I don't see it, interestingly enough. Okay. Unfortunately, he's sick. We're going to cut off that one. We're going to cut off that one. And we're going to cut off that one. I think in terms of production of troops, I am fine for now. I might want to escalate this up to a higher level. Unfortunately, that will mean I'm losing out on some bits and bobs. Looks like I'm going to have to for now. Because my manpower is the biggest issue really now. Suffering, suffering, suffering. Peruvian troops, okay. Well, if I start doing that again, let's set these to come into play there. They're going to be set to lowest priority, and garrisons it should be set to high priority. Okay, troops. We got troops here. They're being well supplied, it looks like.
Sí, señor.
Where's that choice that I'm supposed to get?
Listo.
Okay.
Atención. Listo. En marcha.
Okay. It says low manpower. Yeah, I'm working on it. Where the issue exists, and I'm working on it. Local police force is being used. Yeah, fair amount of resistance here, it looks like, which, and here as well, interestingly enough. Could I modify the design of these to actually say, add some NPs into there? What would that do for me? Would say, ooh, we need more support equipment. I'm sure we do. I'm sure we need more support equipment, but at the same time, it should help us in terms of suppressing some of the rebellions.
atacando!
Okay, the anti-tanks, they were researched. I haven't got any tank research done here. It's got 100% boost. How can it be 100% boost? I don't know. It says it's doing 100% boost. In reality, probably I don't want to do this one, do I? I probably want to do the other one that I talked about, is the lovely rockets. Oh, the Americans stepped in here, lovingly enough.
Atención! En marcha!
Yep.
Firme!
Yeah, it looks like all the troops that are there have been pushed back now. We're defending there nicely as well.
Firme! En marcha!
Nice 75%, which is great. We captured a Brazilian operative. Okay.
Listo, señor! Vamos! En...
Yeah, forget about that. That's not going to get us far. That is not going to get us far.
Listo!
Interesting. Something happened. Something happened. I don't know what, but something happened. And basically, Americans pulled back troops. Did they deploy them here or elsewhere? I don't know. They're gone.
¡Sigan atacando!
Okay, let's support that engagement there.
Sí, señor.
The fact that I got more troops on the way kind of made our life a bit easier here. 4 bonds. Let's do this one here. Division organization. That'll come into effect in 35 days.
Firme!
Okay, artillery done. 1943. Let's get the next one done. Production we need to update here now to the newer design. Yes, we lose some efficiency, so be it. Look at this. We basically just keep on defeating here other nations' ships.
Firme! En marcha! Firme! Listo, señor.
Okay.
Listo. En marcha.
Something went wrong there. Something. I don't know what, but something didn't go as planned.
Señor. Atención.
Okay. In reality, there's not a heck of a lot of stuff we can do other than just keep an eye on actually all the combat that's occurring here.
Listo. Sí, señor.
Plan value. Okay. That was done, that bit there. I should have probably gone for this far earlier. We're getting there eventually, that's the key thing. Doctrine upgrades. We're at the end. No, we're not at the end of this one line here yet. Naval, I'm okay for now. Let's hold off for that for just a brief moment.
Sí, señor.
Okay. Again, it says we're short of resources. I can reduce the imports of certain resources now, is what it says. More is from Sweden coming to me. I don't need these imports anymore, which is great. Means I got more factories to dedicate to other things. Ah, that's where that increase came from. Okay, so we need more of this, which is fine. I am going to pump out more fighters. I'll move that back to the bottom. I'll also pump out more trucks, because as you can see, we're starting to get a shortage now. Okay. Let's have a look at our networks here. As you can see, we're working on improving this, which is great. We got connections there already. There's no connection from here to there, which we're going to build now. Plus there was no connection from there to any of this. Each of these had its own port, it looks like, or its own supply hub, which is actually a port. We're just connecting those up to the main bits. Okay, so let's get this done differently. So let's select this supply hub here as a supply hub, and let's get that original connection boosted. This one I can boost as well. This one I want to boost. I cannot boost because it's already up to its max. Okay. From here, the moment there was no proper connection, it looked like. We're going to work on that. That will connect onto there. That will connect onto there. Okay, and then here. Again, I want to work on all of those as such. Boom, bottom, perfect. And here, I'd love to get all these connections sorted first. Again, bottom and bottom. Okay, let's get that line going once again. It all falls into line nicely, it looks like. These guys are fascist as well. The question is, will they join us? Okay, that's all progressing. So let's keep running. Another Brazilian operative was captured.
Sí, señor. En marcha.
Okay, that's now boosted to an even higher percentage, which is great. Again, it says we are short. Okay, let's boost it further. Wow. These numbers all of a sudden drop massively. This is not too bad. We still got what's called the infamous decade. I'd love to get rid of that at some point. Yeah, lovely. Maybe I should upgrade my ciphers and such. Machine assisted encryption.
Sí, señor.
Okay.
Sí, señor.
Yeah, they keep on putting fresh troops in there, isn't it? That might potentially be, well, the big problem we're facing here.
Sí, señor.
Have we got supply hubs here? Wow. Okay. Okay, yes, that's not working, is
Sí,
it?
señor. Listo, señor.
What have we got here at the moment? A massive amount of troops that's moving around. 23 convoys. Okay, yeah, happy to basically receive all of that. 35 days to go for this one. And that one needs only like 9 days or so. And then guys, once again, apologies for the fact that we just lost part of what we were supposed to record. I will, of course, see that my manpower will increase here. Nice. So that has increased my recruitable population factor. Plus give me a research speed boost as well. So the factor that we see here, the 130%, should go up. Currently we stand at 7%. We should see that increase to a total of 13%, if I'm not mistaken. What are we going to do next? Securing the borders. I don't think that's the one I want to go for. Anything up here I can still do? Nope, I don't want to do that one. Can, of course, work on extracting steel. Supply hub construction speed. Why don't I have that yet? Right, for an advisor. Train in the Atacama Desert. Okay. Hot acclimatization factor. And this one is cold acclimatization factor. Hot would be the one to go for, but okay. Air defense. Invite naval advisors, purchase destroyers and submarines. Manufacture merchant. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. Foreign advisors. Okay, it's a quick one, but okay.
A cubierto.
Okay, let's keep these troops here positioned as they are. I do realize that they are losing some of their organization, but that's okay, I guess.
Firme. Háganlo sufrir.
Let's set up a fallback position here. I should have done that one. Encryption. Yeah, thanks, Peru, but no thanks.
En marcha.
72. Nice. So what can we do here next? We can go for this one. The reinforcement rate will be improved. Advanced artillery upgrades. Always nice to see that happening as well. We're in 1943 still. We're working on the new hull, which is great. We got homing torpedoes that we can research. Let's also then say, guys, we can do something here with this. Improving our submarine ratings. Okay. So looking at our navy, as you can see, it currently extends up to here. We're going to extend it up to there. One, two, three. Okay. I need to boost my steel production somehow. Yes.
¡Atención!
Let's not lose troops unnecessarily. Bolivia could theoretically be next. Could. As you can see, we're building a lot more mills at the moment. Finish that mill at the least. Okay. That should help us out. The railways. Okay. I've reached a bit of a stalemate here, I get the impression. Okay. Night vision was researched. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Ooh, we can actually improve our mountaineers. So again, I need more steel and I need less rubber. Huh, okay. Foreign advisors, great. Recruitable, interesting. Division attack. Division organization. That's great if you want to get more manpower, which we're working on. But this actually makes them more powerful as such. In reality, that's not the one I want to do at the moment, is it? Because I want to get my steel up and running here. Alright guys, we're going to call it a day shortly. As you can see, we're of course operating here at the various different theaters. We're struggling a bit with this Suriname territory here. It's not great that we're starting there, but okay, we're aware that there is something to be done there. We're just working our way through it. For now, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, apologies about the fact that you missed part of the actual conquest of Chile. But yeah, for now, have a good one. Bye-bye.